Hello everybody, how are you today? Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. This is Caldwell's Comics and Cards, and what we do on this site, if you're new to the channel, is we're just going to go through the 700 or so boxes that I have in my inventory, look through it together, see what we've got, and as always, everything that I show is for sale. So if you're interested, you can just let me know in the chat down below, or if you want to keep it more private, just hit me up at the Gmail, caldwellscomicsandcards@gmail.com. This box is a little bit better stuff than what we've been looking at. It's actually everything on here has been listed on the website already, so I would encourage you to check out the website. But this is going to go a little quicker than normal because there's a lot of books in here that we have multiple copies of, so that should speed things up a bit. For example, starting off with ASM 362, the newsstand version. This is the second appearance of Carnage, and we have one, looks like 5 copies of that, all in high grade. Next up, we've got Green Lantern 48, the first Kyle Rayner. 3 nice copies of that book. Young Avengers number 6. This is the first appearance of Kate Bishop, I believe. There's something, every one of these that I have, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copies, and I've sold at least, I don't know, 3 to 5. And they all have this black color rub on here. I'm assuming that was a printing error. But there you go. We got 9 copies of that book. And 1 copy of the Young Avengers, the Director's Cut, number 1. I know I've got more of these somewhere, but there's 1 in this box. All right, next up we've got Part 12 of Maximum Carnage. This is Spider-Man 37, Adjectiveless Spider-Man. This is the McFarlane series that he's no longer working on at this point. And we have, how many of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 copies of Spider-Man 37. All right. Moving right along. Batman Fortress number 2. And number 4. We've got Frank Frazetta's Death Dealer, The Legend. 2 copies of that. This is the first series, the first volume from Verotic. I think came out in 97, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, 1995. This is a series that was super hot right off the bat. Very early on was optioned for a Netflix show, which still hasn't come out. But we've got 8 Billion Genies number 2. 2 copies of that. This is still holding its value. I do believe that it will get made eventually, but it's been in limbo for a while now. Ghost Rider number 31, first appearance of the Midnight Suns. We got 1 of those. Probably got more somewhere else. We've got a Ren and Stimpy number 1, still in the poly bag with the scratch and sniff. Young Avengers number 3. This is also a key. I can't remember who it's the first appearance of, but a lot of these Young Avengers are keys, early ones. We've got 4 copies of that book. X-Men, The End, Book 1, Dreamers and Demons, with a nice Greg Land cover. Okay, next up. X-Men Prime, the beautiful wraparound acetate Bryan Hitch cover. Spectacular. That might be foil, actually, not acetate. We've got the complete set of X Nation 2099, which I just actually read. It's one of those series, guys, that Marvel really, well, it seemed like they were more worried about getting books out than the quality of the books. And I say that because, you know, it's a 6-issue limited series and they have multiple artists and writers on it. And that's usually a sign of them trying to rush stuff out. It started off with Humberto Ramos, which was, I believe, his first work for Marvel. But he only lasted, I think, 2 issues. And then they got someone else to come in and finish it off, who drew a very similar style to him, but nowhere near as good. So you got number 6. You've got number 5. And that's an Ed McGuinness cover. Nice. Number 4. 3. That's still Ramos. 2. And 1. I guess they tried to poach him away from DC. He was working on Impulse at the time, and I believe they were unsuccessful. Okay, next up we've got part 13 of Maximum Carnage, which is Spectacular Spider-Man 203, and we've got a bunch of these. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 copies of that classic Carnage cover. We've got McFarlane's final issue of Spider-Man, crossing over with X-Force, number 16, which is a sideways issue. It was kind of a weird trend back in the 90s. 16, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Like I said in a previous video, I would take a truckload of McFarlane Spideys, even though they're not rare, but they sell continually. This is a Walking Dead Dynamic Forces, signed and numbered by Stefano Guadiano. I've got 2 copies of this. Number 102 out of 550 and number 194 out of 550. This one has color rub on it. This one's probably a better, cleaner copy, although it's got some dirt over here that can probably be cleaned off. Next up, we've got a couple of Savage Dragon limited series. First one is called Blood and Guts. Covers are by the great Jason Pearson. I'm not sure if he did the interiors or not, but number 1, number 2, and number 3. And then we've got Savage Dragon Archives, which reprints, I guess Savage Dragon first appeared in a fanzine, which if you guys don't know what fanzines are, they're basically what they sound like. It's just like somebody like you or I decided to publish our own book in black and white, and usually they're just like Xerox copies and real low quality, but a lot of guys got their start that way. So this reprints those stories. Savage Dragon Archives 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the complete set. That's a kind of a hard set to get. The other one not so much, but that one is. Then we've got Beyond Real number 1. The reason we have so many of this is Vault actually sent out 25 copies to every store that ordered the book, I believe. So how many do we have left? 18. I was giving them away to my regulars as they came in, but we still have 18 left. Beyond Real number 1. Never got a chance to read it. right, next up we've got some Daredevil. We've got Daredevil and Echo, number 1. This is the second printing. And we have 1, 2, 3 copies of that. That's the first printing. Color is a little bit different. Logo went from white to red. This is orange to yellow, so yeah. So we've got 1 copy of the first print and 3 copies of the second print. Nice Phil Noto cover. Daredevil and Echo number 3. This is the B cover by Rod Race. Beautiful cover. Number 4. That's the A cover by Phil Noto. We've got, looks like 5 copies of that one. This is Edge of the Spider-Verse, number 2, second printing. I'm not sure who that cover's by, but we've got 2 copies of that. This is the Virgin, second printing cover. We've got Superior Spider-Man, number 2, the C cover. These are the video game variants. I can't remember what they call them. And they did a lot of these. They're the costumes from the video game, Spider-Man 2 video game. This is the rock and roll cover by Nick Klein, also Superior Spider-Man number 2. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. The reason I have so many of this is one of my regulars wanted the 1 in 25, so we ordered it for him. This is the A cover by Mark Bagley. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Okay, then we go to Crypt of Shadows, number 1. This was an anthology. This is the, looks like the B cover. 2 copies of that. We've got Superboy Man of Tomorrow, number 6. Just the 1 copy of that. All right. Just about done here, guys. Well, I mean, 2/3 of the way through the box. Black Panther number 3. This is the first Toshin. This is the Joe Jusko Marvel Masterpieces cover. Again, I had a customer who wanted the 1 in 25 of this, and so I ordered 25 for him. We've got 4 copies of that one. I thought I had other covers of that somewhere, but they'll probably be in another box. All right. Flash 778, the really nice Brandon Peterson cover. Hard Press number 1. This is one I could not even find on eBay when I looked it up. That was a while ago, but Catwoman 42 with a beautiful Jeff DeCall cover. One of my favorite artists. Then we jump to Batman White Knights Presents Generation Joker. This is book 1, the variant cover. This is book 1, I believe the A cover. Sean Murphy, another great artist. Book 2, I believe that's the A cover. Book 3, also the A cover. And book 4. And 6. So we're missing number 5 for the set. We have Batman, The Adventures Continue, Season 3, number 1. This is the variant cover by Kelly Jones. I've got 3 of those. This is the C cover by Steve Beach. Beautiful cover. Clayface. Got a Batman 126. Part of the Zdarsky run. couple more stacks and we're out of here. Let's see. Damn it. All right. This is a kind of a rare series called Gothika by Caliber Press. I don't think there were any complete sets on eBay besides the one I listed when I listed this. Very low print run, I'm sure. Number 4, 3, 2, and 1 by John Bergen, someone I'm not familiar with. All right, next up we've got the Ant-Man and the Wasp miniseries by Mark Waid. 5-issue series. Issue 5. 4. Nice David Nakayama cover. Another one, number 3. 2. And 1. Dicks, the miniseries by Garth Ennis and John McCrae. Any Garth Ennis fans out there? I am definitely one, but I don't like John McCrae at all. I do like this cover, but I don't care for his art, so I've never read this. I'd like to. I actually had this. I've had this on Facebook Marketplace for a while, and had it sold, I thought. Somebody contacted me, said he wanted it, and they just never paid. So sometimes that happens. Dicks number 1, number 2. These are nice covers. 3 and 4. Apparently he can paint better than he can draw. I really don't care for his penciling style. That's just me. Barrio Mothers. Don't know anything about this book. Okay, last stack here, guys. Should be able to keep it under 20. Big Game. Mark Millar's bringing together of the Millarverse. I think we talked about this already. I didn't read it because I haven't read so many of these series, and I sold out of one of the issues before I could read it. So this is issue 2. That looks like a Lionel Yu cover. This is the Pepe Larraz cover. Number 3, Pepe Larraz cover. Number 3, that's a Travis Charest cover. Nice. Great artist. We've got 2 of those. Number 4, Pepe Larraz. Another number 4. Not sure who that artist is, but that is beautiful. We've got 2 copies of those. Issue 5, I believe that's Larraz again. Oh, here's those other Black Panthers. Okay. This is the Peach Momoko cover. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got 11 of those left. I'm not sure who this is. I can't remember this guy's name. Torian, I think. Good artist. Torrin Clark, yeah. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8 copies of that one left. And to wrap it up, we've got some Carnage, number 14. Another Torrin Clark cover. Very nice. And the Stegman variant. So there you go. That's it for that box. Again, anything you saw that you liked, let me know in the comments down below, or shoot me an email at the Gmail account, and we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.